Hello and welcome to Cole Red Plays Raid Shadow Legends. I am Cole Red. Thank you for joining me. Today is Monday and I have a new no-fail weekly plan just for you. I hope you're ready for it. Let's get started. We are coming up on the 1-year anniversary of Cole Red Plays Raid Shadow Legends, and we have hit another milestone. Absolutely fantastic. Last night we reached 8,000 channel subscribers. I would like to thank everybody for their support this year. It's been a wonderful ride. I know that Sun, my editor, would like to thank everybody as well. I will be taking a short holiday with the family. Just so you know, it is a working holiday for me, so I will still be making my videos and live streaming. And if you want to catch my live stream tomorrow, that's my Takeover Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I give away free account takeovers to members of my Discord community. As always, I guess, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and consider joining our Discord community. And once again, thank you so much for all of the support this year. We'll probably have more videos and more events celebrating that anniversary in the coming weeks after I get back from holiday. Thanks so much. Now let's get back to the video. So this week in Raid looks fairly standard. I want to remind everybody who is doing the Incarnate Fusion that that is ending this week, and we do have the Clan v Clan. Now, if you are looking for the last events in the Fusion calendar, you can always come here, click on News. You can see this big panel on the left side. This is the Incarnate's Fusion event. And you just click on Details, and that will take you, that'll launch your browser and take you to the Raid website where the calendar is live. So if you need to check out the events, again, you can always go look at that. You can also check out the Plarium Play event calendar. That's this. And this also gives you a snapshot of what is coming up. As you can see, they like to do this where the event calendar doesn't go past the end of the Fusion. We don't know what else is happening this week, but we do have several events still ongoing. Just so you know, this Fire Night event is not for the Fusion. So we still have the Spider Tournament, the Classic Arena Takeover, the Dungeon Divers event, the Champion Training event, and one last Artifact Enhancement. So you can still get 125 fragments, but you may want to consider trying to fuse the Incarnate herself during the Clan v Clan tournament. This week is personal rewards, and so you can get a nice chunk of points for that legendary champion. One last thing to mention while we're here is this Fire Night tournament is, in fact, the one event that is currently on the calendar that is offering Prism Jewels for the Summon Stone Summon event. We'll talk about that right now. Here you can see the Altar of Souls. There's a Soul Summon pool event. It is a very good pool of champions. Some absolutely amazing legendary champions. Even the Epic pool is very good. And you've got an increased chance of getting Soul Stones. Here you can see 2-star to 6-star. Legendary and Epic Soul Stones. If you are looking for the drop rates, all you have to do is click on the eye up here and it'll tell you exactly what you're expected to get. So pretty good event if you are looking for those Prism Jewels, whatever they're called. The one event that we have going on right now is a Fire Night tournament. It is an Epic only Fire Night tournament, and there was an announcement that we're going to have 4 tournaments, one of each dungeon, that is using only Epic champions. This is in celebration of the Epic empowerment that was added to the game recently. So remember, you know, this is a regular tournament. It is not a turn attack tournament, right? It is just, you just need to clear stages. So again, if you can clear stage 20, that's typically the best. Great champions to have for this. Allure is probably the top notch. If you have Neldor, he could be really good. There are any multi-hitters are awesome. Somebody like Deacon would be really good. If you have someone like Stagnite who has a slow on his A1, that's an absolutely great champion for something like this. But you can see not too many people are deep into this tournament and only started 3 hours ago. But this could be tricky for some people, so take your time. Go ahead and get your rewards. It's worth it if you have the spare energy. If you don't have the spare energy and you're still finishing the Incarnate, then don't worry about this tournament. There should be a few more in the days to come. But again, they're not on the calendar yet, so I don't know if they're going to have the Prism Shards or crystals or whatever it is for the Altar of Souls event, but you've been warned. So you can plan ahead and figure out how much you want to invest into this event, or if you just want to skip it and keep doing all the other things that you've been doing. Especially if you skip the Incarnate event, you might be doing Minotaur, grinding up your masteries, or getting gear, or whatever it is, or focused on, you know, Hydra or whatever, like taking that time, that down month where you skipped a fusion to handle your business. So don't get too distracted here because we only have a few more days. I'm sure that the next fusion will be very good. You know, we've been having very good fusions recently. So I took this downtime as well. I did, in fact, bail out on the Incarnate after about 2 days. I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I want to actually take a break and focus on, you know, some other stuff. So just a reminder, though, if you can get some easy fragments for Slixus, those fragments can always be turned in for High Mother mod draws. So it is worth picking up some Slixus fragments if you can, if it's not too much trouble. Now let's get to our timers for the week. As always, we start with the clan timers. Clan quests are about to end in just 17 hours. I was pretty good this week. I've been working on them all week. But again, if you didn't select them earlier this week, just to go ahead, go through the elite, expert, and basic quests, see which ones are easy enough for you to complete in the next half a day or so. Also, don't forget about the clan shop. If you need chickens, you need your champion fragments or accessories, go ahead and grab those because that also resets in 17 hours. As always, on Tuesday, Arena just reset last night, so go ahead and change your defenses. You can see I like to show this because I just think this is the best way to go. I've already changed to a one-man defense on my 3v3 arena. You just have to remember to reset your defense back to a strong defense, usually about 48 hours before the reset, so that you can either hold serve or potentially get promoted to the next tier. You can see that the current Doom Tower rotation is coming to an end. The Dark Fae will end in 1 day and 20 hours. But that means I think we have 3 sets of keys left. If you haven't done the keys for today, you have today's, tomorrow's, and then there's another set of keys just after the reset. So get in there and farm Dark Fae if you can, because she is the best boss to farm in Doom Tower in terms of gear for the forge materials. Also, as you can see, I've been working on some of my secret rooms. I highly recommend that you finish those off. Don't forget about those fragments. Get those champions because it is a long list of champions. So even if you don't like the current champion that you're collecting, there may be one behind that you're interested in. And you can always use these fragment champions as points in champion chase tournaments. So they're really nice to have. So don't forget your secret rooms before this rotation ends. First City is still pretty new. We have more than 3 weeks left. You can see I've already unlocked the Amius here on hard mode. I highly recommend you get in here and use your keys every day right after server reset. I've been doing that. I have been doing that, although last night I didn't get around to it because it was Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, by the way, to all you fathers. And so, you know, try to get in here, get these keys done because it's a long rotation. It's a month-long rotation. And unlike Doom Tower, you don't see the progress. You're not just climbing stairs. So, you know, sometimes it feels like there's more forgiveness here, but there really isn't. You have a few extra keys. But you want to get as many resources as you can, especially if you need resources to finish off the Incarnate Fusion. Come in here, look for energy, look for silver, look for chickens, whatever you need to help you finish that fusion event successfully. The Hydra rotation is done in 2 days. Again, remember that 4-hour gap between Hydra Clash being finished and the Hydra reset. So get in here, use your keys. I always recommend to try to use a key today. If you haven't used one already, use one each of the next 2 days so that you aren't like rushing at the very end. I've already gotten my brutal key, I think, done this week. Let's see. Yeah, there's my brutal key. Not a bad key this week. So go ahead and get them in. You can see I still have 2 left, but the hard and the normal fights are easier to run on full auto. And so I'm not going to take as much time in these last couple of days. I want to remind everybody about the Forge Pass. This is something that can be really easy to mess up, and there's not a lot of leeway here in the Forge Pass, and you always want to try to get to the end of the reward track and get your legendary Forge materials. So this is really important. So keep plugging away here. Don't mess up. We're almost home. We are getting close. You know, I'm at 36. So what are we? We're a week away. We're a week away. So another week of these challenges, and then you can be done with those. But this is a great set. I really like this set, the Instinct set. I think it's a fantastic Forge set. So go ahead, get your materials, and you can forge away. Maybe you hold those materials for another CVC down the road, or you just use them up right away so you can start getting good gear on your champion. Okay, like I said, not a particularly busy week this week. Don't forget the Clan v Clan is personal rewards, so do your Great Hall bonuses, train up some champions, drop some tomes on some legendary heroes, get your points, whatever you need to do to get your CVC personal rewards. That's always a nice little bonus. But otherwise, it's a pretty chill week. So enjoy yourself. Like I said, I'm going on holiday, but I will still be doing my live stream and videos for the next week and a half. And then I'll be back here and we'll keep going. We'll celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Colred Plays Raid Shadow Legend. Okay, that is it for me. Thanks so much for hanging out. I have been Colred, and I will see you in another video soon.